Hey everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of Dicing with Death, where Solomon the Cruel does bad things to good people. Or bad people. Or just people. Or non-people.
Yeah, all sorts of humanoids. I'm sure,
Things.
I'm sure you'll wind up torturing some animals at some point.
One day I'm going to torture a dragon. It's going to be badass. Yeah, I was actually a little uncomfortable during that torture scene. It's not in my nature to torture creatures, but Solomon would do it, so I...
That's why it's called role playing.
Yeah, it's not easy for... Okay.
Okay, so you just spent the night in the jungle.
Yeah.
You're with your guide Rolf the Knoll
Yep.
and Moonblade, the night of solstice. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I dropped something. I had to go pick it up.
And dawn is breaking over the jungles.
Okay.
Um, the eyes that were watching you all through the night are no longer there.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just get ready and...
Yep, and you memorize your new spells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I memorize my spells and I proceed
Carry on.
to continue on.
All right. By the time you woke up, Rolf has already awoken, is gnawing on something, some small mammal,
Okay.
and you continue on the path.
Yep. Follow along whatever Rolf says.
Okay. All right. So you follow the path, sort of weaves in and out, follows along that riverbank there.
Mm-hmm.
About midday, the path just sort of disappears into the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and you're sort of left with Rolf sort of clearing a path with his machete,
Okay.
and you're sort of starting to understand why having a guide was somewhat necessary.
Yeah, okay. I keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hear all sorts of strange noises, but nothing eats you yet.
Okay.
And second day passes uneventfully, and you make camp.
Okay.
Tim, anything you wish to announce?
No, I just want to get to this next town.
All right. Okay. So you eat your ration as you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. And at some point during that night, what's that smirk?
I'm gonna show you.
Damn, it's opening this. All right, my dude. All right. So at some point during that night, you feel what the hell?
It's the Moonblade
Oh, okay.
with no teeth.
I get it. What is that? Is that some superhero or something?
I guess. I don't know.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
No teeth.
Nope,
Okay,
no
so
teeth here.
all right. So something wet drips on your face.
I look up.
And you sort of open your eyes, and you sort of adjust to the awkward dim firelight,
Mm-hmm.
and you see maybe like 10 feet over your head. There's a small, a pair of these yellow eyes and a small black face hanging from a tree. They're looking down at you, smiling with a huge, teethy smile. Full of
Mm.
sharp white fangs. Just sort of hanging, staring at you.
How big is the fire right now?
It's gone down, but there's still flames.
It's 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I stand up. Is it still there?
It sort of scuttles back into the tree.
Can I still see where it went, or is it just gone?
You lose sight of this particular one, but you look around and there's eyes all over. Yeah. So the creature was probably only a couple feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Saw a tail.
I pull out my whip, and I do have range 3 with my whip, so that's 15 feet. And I want to whip one of these motherfuckers.
Okay. There's like I said, there's none in direct. Like you chased that one, or you startled that one back into the woods.
Okay, well then I'll walk over until I can get within 15 feet of one and just.
You don't you aren't seeing them directly. They're like in the tree, in the jungle surrounding you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, you may be able to whip and get something, but
But I mean, I see the eyes, right? So I whip towards the eyes.
okay. So you can make a roll to hit. Let's say -2 for the partial concealment or whatever.
Only 2?
Only -2. What do you mean?
I would just expect a larger penalty. I mean, if it's dark, if it's nighttime, I should be hitting with the -2 penalty anyway.
Yeah, I'd say -3. I mean, it's not like you're blind fighting. I mean, you can
Right.
see the eyes, but
Okay. 6.
that's a miss.
Yeah.
The creatures in that area sort of scatter.
All right, I want to walk up to a different one, if I can still find another one, and whip it. This time I'm actually trying to hurt these little bastards.
Okay.
3 to a 1. Ooh, show red dragons up.
What's that?
One of the emoticons that we made during the marathon stream is finally up and available to use, and I'm happy about that.
Is it?
It's the red dragon.
Spam it, chat. Spam it. Okay. So you miss that one, and the creatures in that area scatter.
Okay. Are there any others that I can go whip?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried again. -1.
How does that? Oh, you rolled a 1 or
I
something?
rolled a 1, yeah.
Okay. All right. You accidentally whip yourself. No damage, but it's painful and humiliating.
I look around to see if the Moonblade's awake and looking at me.
You can't really tell because he's got his hood covering his face.
But would be rolled in my direction.
He would be facing you. So if he is awake and his eyes are open, he would see you. Oh my god, they're spamming.
Yeah.
Dragons everywhere.
So many dragons.
There's some pretty cool icons. You can just upload any image to be a...
I mean, you're only supposed to do images that you create or have permission to upload. And someone in chat created those 2 dragons for us, so.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is that why your chat's the best?
That's what. Well, there's many reasons why my chat's the best. Many, many reasons.
Don't get me started.
Okay.
All right.
All right. There's still a few eyes on one side of the fire, but you've mostly chased them off.
Okay. As they're. I want to walk over to the last set of eyes and whip it then.
Okay.
I'm a little embarrassed at my failure in front of the Moonblade, but I'll do this last set. Natural 20!
Okay. That's a critical.
Yes. 2d2. How much damage does my whip do to normal? 2d2 is my critical. Yes. 3 damage. Plus save versus death and all that jazz. I can whip it. Whip it good. Whip it.
Okay. Okay. All right, you hear a screech and a thump.
Okay.
And then some scurrying as the other creatures in that area scatter.
All right. I go back to bed. Grumpy. Super grumpy.
Okay. All right. No further disturbances when you wake up this morning.
Okay. Same spells as before.
Okay. You don't need to remember anything, do you?
No.
Okay. So you carry on.
All right.
All right. The path sort of continues. At some point, you get up. Well, and you're sort of stuck beneath the jungle canopy to really see anything.
Okay.
At some point, it clears enough for you to see a massive waterfall right there ahead.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're sort of like there now.
I ask our guide, how far inland is this place? Is Jarvis?
Travis? It's probably another day and a half.
How close to the blood spires are we going to be?
Oh, they're a long way yet. Occasionally, you do still see them poking up over the treetops.
Okay.
Still only about halfway there.
All right. All right.
You couldn't pay me enough to guide you that deep.
Really, is it that dangerous?
Shugs, I don't know. Never been there. But if the tales are correct,
Okay.
all right.
All right.
All right. So you continue walking along the riverbank, pretty much directly towards that massive waterfall.
Okay.
All right. As you get closer, you can hear the sound of the roar. And at about twilight, you cut back out from the jungle directly to the bank, and then follow the riverbank straight towards the waterfall. Yeah. So at around nightfall, you get to the base of the waterfall. It's the biggest waterfall you've ever seen. Probably 200 feet high, but it just stretches for what seems like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet. And then from here, the river forks out in 3 different directions, trikes out in 3 different directions.
Okay. Is that your Facebook?
No, where?
I just heard it beeping. You know what? It's probably something on my end then. If not, it's not yours.
Knuckle, it could have been that.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right, we'll want to be fresh when we have to scale that. So we'll.
Scaling the waterfall?
It's the only way up, and you sort of look around.
Are we going up the side, right? Not actually up the part that has water on it, right?
He does his creepy yip. Yes, up the side, and he sort of points off to the side. So there's a series of ropes and ladders up there.
Okay, thank God.
It's hard to tell what's going on because it's dim, but
I'll use that as an excuse.
we'll want full daylight and a good night's rest before we attempt.
Okay.
All right, and he makes a big fire and sort of the rocks on the banks of the river.
Okay.
And you see him pull out a fish from the river with his bare hands and start gnawing on that. Okay.
Well, I guess I'd. Yeah.
All right. It gets dark, and you guys are hanging around the fire. You see those eyes sort of in the jungle, but you're sort of out on the edge, out of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole forest seems to be full of whatever those creatures are. Watching, waiting.
Okay. I guess I just keep waiting.
Just
Until the
keep
next day.
waiting. Eventually go to bed.
Yeah.
All right, just a second. Okay. Okay. So let's go. You can go ahead and roll a. No, I'll roll for you. See if you wake up. All right. So you're fast asleep, and then you feel a sharp kick in your ribs, and the Moonblade shouts, "Get up! Get up!"
I get up immediately.
Okay. Um, and you see. So you sort of get to your feet and or get to your senses, and you see the Moonblade is sort of standing there with his blade ready in his hand, and then Rolf is standing up by the fire, and you see several humanoid creatures sort of rushing out of the river. They're about maybe 30 feet away. They're charging towards you.
Can you give me an approximate number, or too? I can't tell.
No more than 5 to 10, but it's hard. I mean, it's hard. Yeah. So you see probably 4,
Okay.
and then you see another come out of the water and another come out of the
Bone
water.
skin.
Okay. What's the casting time on that? It's not
5.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
14.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, I gotta let me hunt down Moonblade's information. You have 14. All right. Okay. So Moonblade and Rolf are both to your right.
Okay.
Do you want to draw a crude battle map, or what do you think?
No, we don't need a battle map.
Okay.
Are they
Right.
to my right in that order? It goes me, Moonblade, Rolf.
Yes.
Okay.
Within probably 10 feet to Moonblade, 10 more feet to Rolf. The river is about 30 feet to your south, and the creatures are rushing up towards you. Moonblade and Rolf are both look like they're ready, but they wait for the creatures to charge. As they come towards the firelight, you notice they're green-skinned humanoids, long tails, lizard-like snouts. You assume they're probably the same sort of creatures that you saw throughout the town.
Okay.
They.
Solomon was not meant to fight monsters like this. This is not his strong point.
I don't think they are. I think they are unarmed. Yeah, they're unarmed.
Okay.
So they. Oh, sorry, I still need to hunt down that character sheet. Okay. Actually, scratch that. Yeah. Anyways, don't scratch anything. So the creatures charge, and let me go. Okay, so the creatures charge. Right now, there's only 4 of them. 2 go for Rolf, 2 go for you. Your bone skin does go off first, and you realize, or yeah, as they're reaching you, you're just barely putting on your armor. And you're like, where the hell did the Moonblade go? He's not there to receive the charge with you guys.
Coward.
Nowhere in sight. So okay, Rolf makes an attack at the ones that reach him.
My AC shouldn't be 14 now.
Should be 4. It's 14.
Yeah, or 6 if you're using old school rules.
I probably will, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to give it to you in lower is better or higher is better?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rolf misses with his machete. The 2 creatures miss him. Damn, and miss you. One of them bounces off your skin and makes a satisfying clunk that you're not used to hearing. And it's okay. So all right. So one of the creatures in front of you lets out a terrible blood-curdling scream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! As a blade just erupts from his chest.
Where does the blade come from?
Right behind him, and you notice that Moonblade is all of a sudden standing behind the creature. And he rolled, so brutally that I don't even need to roll. Oh, I guess I do technically need to roll HP for this guy. Okay, but he's basically split the creature in half with his strange double sword blade. He pulls it out and kicks the limp creature to the ground.
Okay.
All right, let's roll initiative again.
Solomon is going to... He's going to cast Cause Fear on one of the critters. We're casting time 1.
I have a question for you. With the spells that are like semi-permanent, like armor, for example, that lasts as long as it lasts, like lasts until it takes a certain amount of HP.
Mm-hmm.
Can you cast it like several days and just let it last for years, or do you have to stay concentrated?
I think the way I've always ruled it, or I like to rule it, is if you go to sleep, if you fall asleep, it wears off.
Okay.
Because invisibility is the same way, but I don't think that you should be able to sleep while invisible. I think the act of going unconscious dispels such effects.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's not like you can cast armor on yourself and then the next day memorize something new.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So what did you roll your initiative?
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Okay.
There's supposed to be an initiative table built into this somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but...
Then I can't use my dice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there should be some way that you should... I don't know. People keep telling me there's an initiative table built into Roll20.
All right. There's all sorts of cool stuff, like the maps that we could be using, that I could be making.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you will go first.
Okay.
What are you doing? Sorry, I forgot. You told me what you were doing. But
I was casting Cause Fear on someone. I just clicked a button that did weird stuff, and I don't know what.
So there's one in front of you. There's 2 in front of Rolf. There's one that got out of
the water. One in front of me. Fuck Rolf. He can die. Save myself.
Okay.
He also has higher AC than me, or better AC.
Yes. Actually, at this point, he does not. He's not wearing his armor.
Well,
actually, no, he had time to get it on.
That's his own damn fault.
So
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The creature shrieks, turns around to run back into the water, sort of awkwardly bumps into Moonblade, and misses his opportunity attack, and fumbles back towards the river.
Okay.
Shrieking the whole way.
Coward.
Rolf takes a swing and a miss. Oh shit! These creatures get a ton of attacks. I changed my mind. They're wielding weapons.
Okay.
They all have ice. Yeah. No. They're fighting with their hands. I'll fix it from now on. Okay. All right. Moonblade casts a spell
Uh-oh.
and proceeds to split in three. So
He splits into 3 people?
And there's suddenly 3 Moonblades standing in front of you.
Fucking Moonblade's OP as shit.
He's
Alright.
got a character sheet.
I believe him. I believe
He
it.
plays by the rules.
I believe you play by the rules with him.
Not that much more powerful than you.
Yeah.
Mwhahahahahahaaha. Maybe I can just make better characters than you. Okay. And he charged the 3 of him charged towards the water to greet these creatures in battle.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rolf is just getting. He just gets. Let me. 1, 3, 5, 6. He looks like he's getting clawed to pieces by these creatures.
Jesus. Poor Rolf.
Okay, I'm not going to bother rolling a critical because it was just a stupid lizard claw. Or I rolled for damage, but I'm not going to deal with saving versus death. The one in front of you fled. There is one that meets Moonblade. Okay, so one of the lizard men attacks one of the 3, or so 2 more. How many have I announced already? Okay, so there was the one that was already coming out of the water. There's 2 more coming out of the water this round.
Mm-hmm.
The one that is already out of the water attacks one of the 3 Moonblades. He claws it, and then it disappears in a poof of smoke. So there's 2 Moonblades remaining.
Okay.
Yeah. So next round, let's roll initiative.
Alright. I'm going to whip it.
Okay.
13.
Whip what? So there's about 30 feet in front of you. There is 2 Moonblades engaging with 3 lizard men. And then about 20 feet to your right, there is 2 lizard men gang raping Rolf.
I take a few steps forward, just enough so that they're at max range, and I want to whip one of the guys that's gang raping Rolf. Do I get a flank or back on him?
You can get either. You can get a back attack.
Cool.
What did you roll your initiative?
13.
Okay, you can go last.
Okay.
Okay. All right. One of the lizards scratches Moonblade.
Mm-hmm.
It does not disappear in a poof of smoke. So there's still 2.
Okay.
Rolf smacks a lizard with his machete. Can you leave that on, actually?
I'll turn another one.
Okay. Yeah. Six. Sheesh. All right, Rolf is not doing too hot.
Mm-mm.
Okay. And Moonblade. Oh. All right. He brings his blade to meet one of the lizard's faces, who surprisingly still lives.
Yes.
You want the lizards to live?
I want Moonblade to get a little bit, he should be more humble.
7 minutes, 5. Okay, so you get your attack.
All right. D20 plus 3. 6. Well, that was embarrassing. We all know Solomon's not meant for war.
Oh, yeah, you do just fine fighting with henchmen and hirelings.
All right, D10 plus
Yep.
8 initiative. 11. Do let me know if one of them comes towards me. I want to yell insults at them about how fat their lizard mother was.
They are not. None are coming towards you, and you're not entirely sure they would speak common.
No. You do what you can.
Okay. So Rolf falls the lizard man that he wounded last round. Moonblade finishes one of the 3 in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that the two images seem to be doing the same things.
Yeah.
If that wasn't already obvious to you, what's going on. So they both end up striking him.
Right, right.
Only one wound appears to actually wound.
What the fuck class is Moonblade that he gets spells and you can use a weapon? Is he a fucking bard?
And what do you think?
No, I think he's some custom Ryan class. I don't think you made him a bard. Either that or he's a branger.
No, he's actually full on. He's player's handbook material.
He's either a bard or a ranger, though.
Actually, he's. I mean, I used some combat and tactics options.
Right.
Pretty much no.
Probably ranger. I would bet. If I had to put my money on it, I would say ranger. But it's possible to be a bard as well. I just don't remember. Do ranger get cleric or wizard spells?
All right, so
That's the question.
All right.
Because he's using wizard spells. I think rangers get cleric spells.
All right, so the last mirror image gets struck and disappears. Moonblade gets struck, and Rolf gets struck.
I guess he could be multi-class.
And Rolf passes out.
Rolf passes out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do the creatures turn to me at all?
Eventually. Have you gone this round yet?
No, I'm go at 11.
Okay, you go last. So
Okay.
Go.
11 against one of these suckers. Back attack.
Including back. That's including back.
That's
attack?
including back attack.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Shit.
Okay. So initiative.
Yeah. 9. As fast as I can possibly go.
Okay. The lizards go first.
Fucking lizards.
The one who just took Rolf down turns and approaches you.
If he moves towards me, I get an attack of opportunity because he's going from range 3 to range 2.
So go ahead and take an attack of opportunity.
D20 plus 1. 9. Total miss.
9. Okay.
Is it? What's the
And
number of attacks of opportunity for non-fighters?
I think it's. I don't remember. We talked about this before. I think you only get one.
I think I only get one too, but I want to double check.
That does improve with level.
It should.
It's like per 4 levels or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking it up right now. Mm.
So the creature, the lizard, swipes with both claws, hitting you with both claws for 2 damage total. 1 damage each.
Pitiful creature. Actually, I would have healed that 1 point of damage I had taken earlier.
How?
Just walking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. By
Yeah.
just sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm at 11. Okay.
And it is Moonblade's turn, and you go next.
Okay. Still looking up attacks of opportunity. Moving over to player's option. Combat and tactics.
Okay. So Moonblade swings twice with his weapon
Uh-huh.
and misses both times.
Moonblade, you suck. Attacks of opportunity.
He's killed 2 lizards. How many have you killed?
I made one run away. Okay, attacks of opportunity. Warriors and monsters can make 3 attacks of opportunity plus 1 per 5 levels or hit dice. All other characters may make 1 plus 1 per 5 levels. Okay. So at level 1 I get 1, at level 5 I get 2, at level 10 I get 3, etc., etc. Okay.
So you go?
No, my initiative's 9. I want to whip one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you go last.
D20 plus 1. Oh, shit, I just said D20. D20 plus 1. 3. Shit. I whip nothing. I whip nothing!
Okay.
Alright, well then, after my failed whip, I'm going to back up a little bit more so I can attack of opportunity next round.
Okay. So let's roll initiative.
Whoops. 18 maximum.
Impressive. All right. Three. 4, 5, 6, 7. Moonblade's taking a beating. He just got critical, and he fails.
Holy shit, Moonblade got critical and fails.
Just a silly little monster claw. Actually, does it count? Does a tiny little claw on a large? Oh, yeah, I guess a medium creature.
Yeah, it would be 2, it'd be D6 severity. Yeah. Do you have the tables in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I sent you a combat and tactics, right?
Oh. Yeah, I've got a hard copy of Combat Tactics.
Good, good.
So same size.
Same size as 2d4 severity.
Slashing versus humanoid. Oh! Oh!
8 severity?
Oh! What?
Is
Is
Moonblade dead?
NPCs, left arm. Sorry, Neil. No matter what happens, he doesn't need his left arm. What is that? No thanks.
I don't know, 8 severity is pretty bad.
Holy shit!
Yeah!
Okay, so the creature gets a hold of Moonblade's wrist and rips off his hand.
What?
Rips off his hand. His left hand. Stunned 1 round, major bleeding, shield or weapon dropped. So his left hand was his offhand, but he still just lost his motherfucking hand. Wow. Okay.
Holy shit. Is there only one image of a Moonblade left? Or are there still 2?
Yeah, it's been that way for a few rounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I let me know when it's my turn. 'Cause
Um,
I want to change my target. I want to.
so yeah, yeah. So the creature is stepping into. So the lizard man is stepping towards you. You get an
Okay.
opportunity.
Yeah. Is there any way that I can change my action for
It's not
this
your
round, or do I need
action.
to wait till next round to do that?
You can change it. Sure. What is you? What do you want to change it to?
I wanted to change it to casting cause medium wounds on Moonblade. That's a pretty drastic change, I know. So if you
Yeah,
want to wait,
yeah, you have to do that
okay.
next round
All
because
right. Well, I'll take the attack
you can
opportunity on this
change to
guy.
targets, or you can even like change, like drop a weapon or change to run.
Right.
But
Right.
cast a spell, it takes a full round.
Yeah. All right. 6 at the lizard man. Not
Yes.
going well.
So he's stepping in and he turns around and does a full 180 and tries to whip you with his tail. And he does whip you with his tail.
Whip it.
Whip it, get 1 damage.
There you go, Ryan. Enjoy that.
God. How did they get that so quickly? I don't get it.
They're magical, man. They're
Yes, your
magical.
whip. Okay, I was thinking with your tail whip, with the tail whip, good, but you've got your whip.
Yeah.
And that's an actual bowl that you wore on your head. Was that one of the stream rewards? Oh my god. Oh, your chat's great.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so next round, rolling initiative.
All right. I want to change my action to cause moderate wounds, Moonblade.
Oh, sorry, you get an attack.
Oh yeah, I still get my attack. Okay, I make my attack at the lizard man. I take a few steps back so I can whip him. And these steps back I make towards this.
I mean, you've been backing towards him the whole time, so
Okay.
he's now 10 feet behind you.
7 at the lizard man in front of me. I can't whip these guys, but I'm gonna fucking cause moderate wounds, Moonblade.
Okay.
Lucifron. D10 plus what's the casting time? Moderate wounds 5. Oh, that's bad. Whatever. 13. Ouch.
All right, 13.
Yeah.
So everyone pretty much goes before you.
Damn it! Why do they all go before me all the time?
Because your initiative sucks. Your whip has. What is the weapon speed of whip?
8.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. So Moonblade attacks one. One of them attempts to tail whip and misses. The other makes a double claw and hits with 1. And the one attacks you, missing with its tail. It's still butt facing you.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So you go.
All right. I want to go touch Moonblade from behind,
Okay.
which would reduce. Which back attack does mean he doesn't get any Dex bonuses for AC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'll give you surprise back attack. Yeah.
So 5 total. 1 for level 2 for back attack, 2 for surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So I just need to roll a 5 then. Is what you're telling me.
No, what? You need... No.
Why? Because he gets no Dex bonuses, and armor doesn't matter since I'm just trying to touch him. And if I get plus 5, I only need to roll a 5, right? To roll a 10.
I don't know. Hold on a sec. Yeah, okay. Okay. That is correct.
Yes! Sorry, I rolled a 19 anyway. Ooh, so giddy, so giddy.
So you critically slap him. Ow!
Alright, D10 plus 1 damage. Come on.
Are you...
Come on, God.
Are you playing at? Okay.
Come on, come on, come on. Shit. damage.
He cries out in pain. Oh shit! Take it back. He did not make an attack last turn. He's stunned. So you
Okay,
didn't
cool.
make that roll to hit, but it doesn't matter. It built up the drama anyways.
Yeah.
Stunned because he lost his hand.
Right.
And he's got major bleeding is 1 HP around, right? That's right, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 1d2 HP around. All right, so you did 3 damage.
I did 3 damage to him.
All right, he's still up. Jesus, he's not looking good though. Okay. All right, so next round, let's roll initiative.
I'm doing the same thing. 12.
Neil. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm going to make these lizard men my king, or I'm going to become their king, and I'm going to get a lot of experience for killing Blade.
You can get torn to pieces. What's going to happen?
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have magic. It will save me.
You get clawed for 1.
Does that interrupt my spell?
Did I make an announcement regarding that or no?
I have no recollection.
Okay, so make a save versus death.
Okay.
But from now on, I think I'm going to make it just just
Auto
go by
interrupt?
the rules. Just make it auto interrupt. But for now, since last time we had decided it was a save versus death, so we'll play that for the rest of the session.
Okay. But from here on out, okay.
Well, starting next session, we'll do full on interrupt.
Fail, actually.
Okay, so it does interrupt.
I think that means spell's lost or unlost.
According to the official rules, it would mean it's lost.
Okay.
I'll decide what I want to do. But for now, it's you still have it.
Okay.
But it doesn't go off this round.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Moonblade gets clawed and passes out.
Interesting. Okay.
So your spell fizzles. You've got an unconscious Moonblade, an unconscious Rolf, and you have 3 lizard men surrounding you.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Darkness.
Okay.
Centered on myself.
Let's roll initiative. Oh, you lucky bastard.
Five.
Okay.
So I want to.
So everything goes black.
Yeah, I guess I'm already right next to him. So I cast Darkness, and then I want to drop to the ground.
Okay.
And crawl over to the Moonblade.
Okay.
And kind of I don't know if this is too many actions to make in a round or not, but I want to roll over to him and pull his body on top of me or somehow hide underneath him.
Okay. All right, that's feasible. You can do that. Darkness lasts for an hour, doesn't it? Yeah.
Lasts for a while.
So you hear some hissing and seems to be some form of communication and movement, confusion. But no one attacks you.
Okay.
Eventually, the movement or the noise gets a little softer. It sounds like they back away.
Okay. Well, during the next round, I want to healing proficiency Moonblade, or do I want to?
You can't use the healing proficiency in the dark.
Okay.
Well, actually, okay. No, you can't.
No.
You don't have any healing spells, do you?
No. No, it was all damaging spells. I've got no way to heal him whatsoever.
Nope.
All right, well, I'll just finish him off then, so he doesn't make any noises. I'll just take a dagger and remove his throat.
You bastard. Okay. All right, you can auto kill him.
Yeah. I don't want him crying out or making noises while I'm trying to hide from these creatures.
Okay. All right. For the record, he was a multi-class fighter mage thief.
Fighter mage thief. Oh my god. Okay, legit.
And he was your ally. And he stabbed him in the back.
You gotta survive this game. Solomon is not a good person.
So with the Sunblade, I did his full character sheet and all of his languages even. I think all the random shit. I'm glad I slacked on this guy. I didn't expect him to kill him this quickly. In a fair fight, he probably would have torn him to pieces.
Yeah, I didn't actually intend on killing him. It wasn't until the odds were completely against me. I'm like, I have no choice to. All right, I'm gonna try and kill this guy, so they'll be intimidated about me, and then I'll cast darkness and hide. That's my plan. That's my plan. Uh-oh. I mean, as soon as he lost his hand, I was like, we're fucked. We're so fucked.
I don't think so. Anyway, we can do
Yeah.
our commentary after. Get yourself out of the situation.
All right, so I just lay in the darkness and wait for the sounds of them to disappear entirely.
You're dumb, and I'm going to punish you for it. Okay. So you realize that your bag and pretty much all of your stuff is sitting by the campfire where you were sleeping.
Yes, but the radius of light is 20-foot radius.
Radius is 20 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So the campfire is engulfed in darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So it lasts for like an hour and a half, doesn't it?
1 hour plus one turn. Yeah, hour and a half.
Okay. I mean, eventually you hear the voices, or the sounds disappear, and you hear some sloshing as presumably they go back into the river. How many of those did you end up killing? There was.
I killed 0.
Well, that doesn't. I mean, you already. 1, 2, 5 plus the one, so 6. You defeated 6. Okay.
Okay.
You start keeping track of this. All right, so you null. Okay. All right. So what are you doing? Are you dispelling the darkness, or?
Oh no, I will wait the full hour and a half, hiding underneath Moonblade's body.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
You better be.
Yeah. I just lay there for an hour with Lucifron on top of me, and eventually, when darkness gets
bleeds quite a bit.
okay, it's fine. I don't mind a little blood.
Okay. 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 So an hour and a half later, the darkness subsides. The fire is pretty much embers, and yeah, there's no moon in the sky, but the stars provide some sort of light.
Okay, I'm gonna try and fall asleep with Moonblade on top of me. I guess I should have done that while it was still darkness, but
Yeah,
whatever.
if you want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, I just go to sleep with him on top of me.
All right. You awake to sunlight.
Sweet.
Yeah. We can. Do you want to take a break now, and then
Yeah,
we can?
this is perfect break time. All right, we'll see you guys in like 5 minutes.
And I'll do my best to withhold commentary so that chat can hear me scold Neil for being a dumbass.
Opinions. It's a matter of opinion. All right, see you guys soon.